Do you have a copy of the complaint, Mr. Wright?
I do not. Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay. Court is on the record in State of Ohio versus Kyle Wright Jr., case number 25 CRA 152. This case is set for an initial appearance hearing on a criminal charge filed against Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright was arrested as a result of the criminal charge, and he is appearing at this hearing by way of video from Shackelford County Jail. Mr. Wright, for the record, you have received a copy of the complaint?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to read you your rights, so please pay attention to the rights I'm about to read to you. You do have a right to be informed of and to understand the nature and the elements of the charge filed against you. You also have a right to know the potential penalties that could be imposed. You are charged with 1 count of arson. That is a 4th-degree felony. If convicted of this offense, you face anywhere between a minimum 6 months up to a maximum 18 months in jail or prison, a maximum fine of $5,000, and if you did receive a prison sentence and are released from prison, you would be subject to post-release control for up to 3 years. So do you understand the maximum potential penalties you face if convicted of this offense?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Also, if you're convicted of arson, you would be required for a period of time to register as an arson offender with the Ashtabula County Sheriff's Office or the Sheriff's Office where you reside. So do you understand that potential consequence?
I would not be allowed. Yeah, I do. I'm not allowed. I wouldn't be allowed to live in that area. You said.
No. Can you hear me? Okay.
There's a little bit of noise in the background.
Is there a way you can kind of have that door closed a little bit? I mean,
you can't shut it all the way. If you just repeat what you said, the last part.
Okay, Mr. Wright, if you are convicted of arson, you would be required to register.
Okay.
Let me finish, sir. Don't interrupt me.
Sorry.
You would be required to register with the Ashtabula County Sheriff's Office or any sheriff's department where you are residing for a period of time. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
So your only 2 plea options are not guilty or no plea to this charge. So Mr. Wright, do you understand all of the rights and plea options that I've just explained to you?
I do. Yes.
Okay, so with respect to this charge of arson, a 4th-degree felony, how do you plead?
Do I have a second to ask you a question?
Excuse me?
Do I have a second to ask you a question?
As long as it doesn't incriminate yourself, Mr. Wright.
Yeah. So I know I didn't mean to.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Mr. Wright. I don't want to hear anything about what happened. I'll answer your question if it deals with procedure. Okay? Do you have a procedural question for me?
No.
Okay. So how do you wish to plead to this charge? Either not guilty or no plea. Those are your only 2 plea options. Okay, the court is going to enter no plea on the defendant's behalf to this charge. Mr. Wright is currently being represented by the Public Defender's Office in another case which is set for a jury trial before this court. Are you asking the court to appoint an attorney to represent you?
Yeah. I'd like to plead not guilty because I didn't mean to do it. Yeah. I'm just being honest.
Stop talking! Shut up about what happened. I don't want to hear that.
Okay.
So you wish to not plead not guilty?
I wish to plead not guilty.
Okay, I'll enter a not guilty plea to the charge. Are you asking me to appoint an attorney to represent you?
No, I don't need one.
Excuse me?
I think I can represent myself.
You're not representing yourself. You're currently being represented by the public defender in another case, right?
Yeah.
That you have pending in this court, right?
Yeah.
Has your financial circumstances changed at all in the recent weeks?
No.
Okay, I'm going to appoint the public defender's office to represent you. Now I'm going to address the issue of bond. The law director submitted a written bond recommendation asking that bond be set in the amount of $50,000, cash surety 10%. The allegations contained in the bond recommendation are that on May 19th, 2025, the defendant started a fire in Kingsville Township in the brush and wooded area behind the Kingsville Motel, damaging 5 to 6 acres of property owned by Paulo Di Benedetto. Based on the defendant's criminal history, pending case before this court, and the severity of the charge here, I do find the defendant is a public safety risk. I do find that the bond recommendation is appropriate, and I will therefore follow the bond recommendation, set bond in the amount of $50,000, cash surety 10%. And we'll set this case for a preliminary hearing in the very near future. Okay, Mr. Wright, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
Okay, this matter is concluded then. Thank you.